Speaking of Gordon, we have the storm track latest on Gordon, what's going on. You can see, man, really coming together in the morning hours just off of the coast, the inner coastline of Florida right there. Tropical Storm Gordon, just barely a tropical storm at this point with sustained winds at 45 miles an hour. It's moving pretty good, 16 mile an hour, moving off to the west-northwest, and that's going to take it under right on top of places like New Orleans over into the Gulf Coast as well. This is going to be the Mississippi coastline there as it makes its way inland. This is going to be a big rain maker for parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, especially just north of that track that Gordon's going to take. And now this is the latest track, but obviously things can change. We'll watch it closely. Doesn't have much of an impact here, but anyone that is moving maybe to Gulf Shores or somewhere like that along the Gulf Coast, you could be impacted if you're vacationing in those communities. Now here at home, just hot, hot, hot. That's what we are expecting over the next couple of days. It's already 88 degrees out there. Pretty much a sure thing that we're going to hit the 90-degree mark. At this point, winds out of the west at 6 miles an hour. The barometer 30 of an inch. That means high pressure is really the dominant feature. That's going to make it tough for us to see any rainfall out there. The dew point coming in 66 degrees under partly cloudy skies at this point. So currently, it's not just hot here. Donora is actually leading the pack. 89 degrees at this time, 87 in Beaver Falls. A little cooler. Further off to the east you go, Indiana 84 and Somerset at 81 degrees now, just changing and moving into the 80s. Newcastle also at 86. Hottest of the air is just off to the west, and it's going to slowly move in over the next few days. So where we are today, we're likely to see temperatures even hotter over the next few days. What about the feels like temperature? And that's when we take both the temperature and humidity levels and we try to decide exactly how it's going to impact your body. In the Donora area right now, a lot of humidity, a lot of moisture. It's in place. They're showing 101 for that feels like temperature. Waynesburg 97. I wouldn't be surprised because generally when we get to 100 or higher, we start to see heat advisories being issued. Wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if we get a heat advisory being issued with just how warm temperatures are today, and will likely be warmer with more in the way of humidity levels. They'll be higher tomorrow. 93, hot, humid, scattered rain is your forecast for today. Here's a look at that 24-hour temperature trend. You can see the 92 on the board at 4. We'll put the 2 o'clock temperature at 90 degrees. And I can tell you, we're still tracking a little bit ahead of what I'm showing here with temperatures already at 88. The issue comes as we're heading into the overnight hours. Notice that we don't fall below the 70-degree mark. Generally, we consider a heat wave 3 90-degree days in a row, and those are linked by days just above 70 degrees or 70 or above for those 3 days. So we'll watch closely there. We do have some storms. This is a little sea breeze that's developed just off of Lake Erie. That's not going to move inland too far, and it does look like at this point most of the storms are developing where it's a little bit cooler just off to the east in those elevated areas. There will be a chance for a passing storm here or there. These temperatures that you're seeing, these are feels like temperatures. So as we're heading into tomorrow, I want to show you Pittsburgh. It's showing a feels like temperature right at 100 degrees. Butler right at 100 degrees. So we could have a heat advisory being issued because of just how hot we're expecting it to get, and that hot weather sticks around for the next couple of days as well. Let's quickly go over. I want to show you our rain chances over the next few days. They're fairly small. They do go up just a little bit starting on Thursday and sticking around into the weekend. Your 7-day outlook, it's a hot one. We're looking at 93 your high today. And Julie, we had to bump up our other day temperatures because Tuesday and Wednesday likely will be hotter than today. So 93, we kept it on Tuesday. If we hit that 94 mark on Wednesday, that would be the hottest in several years here in the Pittsburgh area. 93, by the way, is the hottest we've been this year. So if we hit 93 today, that would tie that.
Look out. All righty, Ron, thanks so much.